So I'm going to try and give you a quick heads up on how to do keys. Keys are really quite easy, but they're also very difficult because people get confused about how they operate. But keys are something which you use to identify something which you're not really, you can't identify by yourself. You have to use keys to help you identify an unknown structure by looking at features of that structure. Now, libraries and supermarkets are based around a similar sort of key sort of system. If you want to find a tin of soup, you know you'd only have to go to the shelf where the tin of soups are kept. In the tin aisle would be where you would go. Likewise, if you go to a library, you know if you're looking for a criminology book, you would go to the book which is a non-fiction, and then you go for the part about actual real life crimes inside that section. So, what keys do is they eliminate the unnecessary and allow you to get to the bits which are pertinent to what you are trying to identify. Now, that's quite long-winded and wordy, but hopefully you'll get a better understanding in a minute. There are two different types of keys, right? You have to be able to use both of them. But one you actually have to create, you have to be able to create yourself, and it's the heart of the two types. So, when you are when you are creating a key, the easiest thing to do is to try and split your groups into two categories. Always divide the group into two categories. For example, if I was going to be leaving the class, and I was going to leave a key for a supply teacher to identify the pupils in the class. The teacher doesn't know any of your names, presumably. So if the teacher was trying to identify an individual from the class, the easiest thing would be to split the class into two groups, boys and girls. Right? That would subdivide the class into two very clear, observable differences. So if the teacher's trying to know a boy's name, he would go down the side that says boys. And then you would look for other key features to identify the boys. Perhaps it might be glasses, no glasses. So if memory serves me, of all the boys in the class, only Shataj wears glasses. So that would be able to identify immediately all the boys, glasses, Shataj, not glasses, everybody else. So immediately, a boy in the class who wears glasses could be identified by the teacher as Shataj, right? Sorry to use Shataj as an example, right? Or it could be if the boy's eating in the class, it most likely be Robert because he eats all the time. So that's basically the way it works. You constantly try and divide your group into two different sections by some observable feature. Now, I'll go and try and give you an example of how this works. First of all, is a branching key, which is the easiest of the two types. And my assistant at this point, Erin, who's behind the camera and squealing like a pig, she is going to be helping me do this, right? To try and see if she's actually not stupid. So, if we like to come this way, turn the other way around so don't see Ailey. Oh, okay. Alright, so, name me as quickly as you can, right? It's really not difficult, and if you can't do this, the people in the class will think you're an absolute tube. Name me 6 different animals.
Dog.
Any animals.
Dog.
Dog.
Cat.
Cat.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Hamster.
Hamster. Be better if you got away from mammals. Hurry up!
Bird.
What? The bird's a category. Give me an example of a bird.
Robin.
Robin. Okay, that's 6. Well done. Alright, Erin, come here. Right, so if you're a pupil in my class, and you know, you're probably quite happy that you're not.
Yep.
If you want to try and think of these animals, right, these 6 animals, can you think of 2, and obviously it's split them into 2 groups.
Mouse.
Mammals isn't really a term they have to worry about in National 5 biology. Think about number of legs, or legs, no legs, or lives in the sea or doesn't live in the sea.
Oh, it lives in the sea.
Okay, so you want to go lives in the sea. Lives in sea. right? And that would the other branch would be the opposite of that. Doesn't live in the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for Erin's benefit, I'm going to call lives in the sea. Anything that lives in the sea, I'm going to put a 2 beside. Anything that doesn't live in the sea, I'll put a 1 beside. So dogs don't live in the sea, so 1. Cats don't live in the sea, so 1. Turtles do, so that'd be a 2. That'd be a 2. That would be a 1, and that would be a 1. So now everything that lives in the sea is either a turtle or a dolphin, right? Can you think of anything which will allow you to distinguish a turtle from a dolphin?
Turtle has a shell.
Okay, so shell, no shell. Well done, Erin. Shell, no shell. Right, notice there's the characteristic and then the absence of that characteristic. So it's always shell or and doesn't have that thing. So if you've got an animal which lives in the sea from this list, which has got a shell, there is only one answer. That must be a turtle. And if you get an animal which lives in the sea which doesn't have a shell from list, the only thing that's left there is dolphin. Okay, so we've got rid of those 2 from the list. We're left with 4 things to still identify. Now, you didn't have to go and live in the sea here. You could have legs and no legs as well, because you could still have turtles have legs, dolphins do not. So you could have gone legs and no legs there, and you could still be able to separate them into two groups. Okay, so we've got the animals that don't live in the sea: dog, cat, hamster, and robin. Now, Erin made this difficult on herself because she's picked 3 things which are actually quite similar in the terms that they are mammals which have got the same characteristics. They've got eyes, they've got fur, they've got whiskers, they've got tails. A hamster, however, has got a not insignificant tail, so its tail's almost like, remember the hamsters have got just a tiny wee nubbin at the end of their backsides, right? So, robin's an easy one to distinguish, right? So, doesn't live in the sea. How could you distinguish them?
Has wings.
Wings, no wings. Excellent. So you could go wings, no wings. And the only one that's got wings there would be a robin. We're now left with the no wings, which is dog, cat, and hamster. Alright, now, when you're doing something like this, you don't really want to be doing something like size, because size is relative. So you could have, if you say is big dog, is small cat, that doesn't really apply, because you might have an ugly pug, and you might actually get a cat which is bigger than a pug. So you can't really use size as something. You've got to try and think of something more creative. I think it's going to be very difficult to separate the cat from the dog from physical characteristics. But I can think of one that does work, okay? Anyway, so we're now left with hamster, cat and dog, Erin. How do we separate them into 2 groups? Remember I did say there was something about the hamster which was different from the other ones.
Oh, tails.
Tails, yeah. So, visible tail and no visible tail. And the no visible tail is going to end up being a hamster, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The hamsters don't have tails. They have these stump thing.
Yeah. Who asked you? Just keep your neb out of it, right? I just explained that there's this little nubbin of a tail there, alright? Look at her, put her in the camera, make sure she gets embarrassed. There we go. Alright, back down, back down.
I'm so pale.
Well, you're not pale now, you look pretty red. And then we've got the visible tail, right? Now, so visible tail is going to be cat and dog, so we're now down to cat and dog, right? Now there's one thing which I reckon you could use to separate a cat from a dog, right? And that's like, they both get claws, but one of them, their claws can go in and out. We call that retractable claws, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, with the ones that are left, visible tail, you could have retractable claws, retractable, oh my god, retractable claws, right, and not a retractable claws you have there as well. So that's going to be cat, and that's going to be dog. So everything from the list has been identified. So if somebody is a trumpet or a space alien or an absolute idiot and doesn't know what a dog is, you could say to them, well, does it live in the sea? And they'd say, no, it doesn't live in the sea. Does it have wings? No, it doesn't have wings. Does it have a visible tail? It does have a visible tail. Does it have retractable claws? No. Therefore, you can identify a dog if you're a complete and utter donkey. Alright? So that's how you do a branching key. And I think probably we should maybe cut the video there and then